Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live for the final time from Ehrenberg, Arizona, until we come back again. We're heading out today to a new location where it is going to be hotter than it is here. But I am grateful for this journey. It has been an amazing journey. And today is day 400. We have hit another milestone today. 400 days of at least one Facebook Live. But we have well over 600 Facebook Lives that we have done in the last 400 days that are now all on our YouTube channel. So it has been an incredible journey. So thank you everyone for tuning in and watching, some days, every day. I don't even know if has anybody been here with me every single day for the last 400 days? Not watching on replays, but with me live. There's the catch. But it has been an incredible journey, and this portion of the journey is slowly coming to a close. We started this road trip in February of this year, and Tuesday next week it will come to this part of the adventure of the Great North American trip, which is what I was calling it, will be coming to a close next Tuesday when we arrive at our final destination. Back in the Southern California area, although we're kind of going into Southern California today, but not near the home base. But yeah, I am so thankful for this journey. I am thankful for the people I've met along the way, all the things I have learned about RVing. Like, I finally, after 16 months of driving my RV, I finally figured out how the levelers actually work. When I was in Colorado Springs, parked in Mike and Brenda's driveway, their driveway had a bit of a slope to it, and it finally dawned on me how the level button thingies actually work. So we were able to get Sparkles very level in their driveway despite the slope. And I said to Brenda, I can't believe it's taken me 16 months to figure this out. But, you know, I've met so many great people along the way. I have actually met people in person that I've only known online. I am very grateful for every experience I've had on this journey since February. I'm trying to remember what day in February it was I left. Dang, might have to go back to my other journal to figure out, because I'm on my second journal on this trip. It's like around February 6th, 4th, 5th, 6th, somewhere around there. So right at the beginning of, I know the first weekend in February, the Saturday I had my oldest grandson's birthday party. Then the next day I had to drive up to LA for Brad's best friend's 60th birthday party. And then it was either the Monday or the Tuesday that I hit the road. So somewhere around the 3rd or the 4th that I hit the road. But this trip has been incredible. I am so blessed to be able to live in my RV, to be able to work from my RV. I've met some amazing people. Haven't seen a lot of sites that I intended to, only because they were closed or they required masks. Yeah, that's a little tricky, that one. But you know, it's been great, and Zephy has adapted so well to life on the road. I am very blessed and very grateful to have such a great traveling companion who is, where is she? Asleep in her crate right now. I haven't collapsed her crate down. If you looked at my Facebook page last night, I posted a picture of her on the floor with 3 of her toys piled up between her front legs. She had there Bessie, who was the dinosaur thingy. Then she had Ruby Rabbit, who still has 4 squeaky paws. And then there was the orange towel that she pinched from behind the sign in the window and declared that that was hers. She had them piled up there in front of her. I came out this morning. The orange towel was on the recliner. Ruby Rabbit was, where was Ruby? Oh, Bessie was down here on the floor. And Ruby Rabbit was up on her bed on the dash. So at some point during the night, she had gotten up and distributed everything to where she wanted it. But I'm very blessed to have her, very thankful that she is in my life and that she is my traveling companion. She is an awesome traveling companion. she will sit in the seat for like the first 30 minutes of the journey. Then she either lays down in the seat and goes to sleep, or she'll get down onto her bed, which is on the floor between the two seats, and go to sleep there. But when she does sleep, she typically puts her head as close to me as she can get, and has her head resting on the hump where the engine is. And it gets very warm, that spot, but she puts her head there so I can just reach down, give her scratches every now and again. And sometimes she'll come and stand as close to me as she can get so I can give her scratches while I'm driving. Or though she tends to do that where we're going through areas where I need to have both hands on the steering wheel because it's a rough road or there's a lot of wind going on, that sort of thing. Today's drive's going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so I'm kind of delaying the start a little bit because they won't let you check until 12:30, and it's only 9:30 right now. So after I get off this, we're gonna just take the time to finish packing up. I haven't got much to do, so yeah, we'll take the time packing up and all of that sort of thing, and get a lot of hydration in us before we hit the road. I do need to get some coconut water somewhere along the way, so there's a gas station right there by exit 1, so I might pop over there and grab some coconut water from there, because that's a very quick in and out, and not having to go into a supermarket and try and find it. In the gas station, you just go to the back wall and there's all their beverages. So it's a very quick in and out that way. I don't need gas because I filled up the other day. But it's been great being back here the third time. First time with Zeffie, third time for me. Right here on the banks of the Colorado River. We went for a stroll down there this morning, and she was doing her bunny hop thing to get to the dog park as soon as she sees that fence. It doesn't matter, it's something she started doing now, that as soon as she sees a fence, she starts bunny hopping towards it like, can I get off the leash? Can I get off the leash? Can I? So I think she's finally clicked. Fence means off the leash. Not always though, but most of the time, yes. And this morning she was just running crazy circles in the thing, and then she was doing figures of 8 and then doing running circles around me as quickly and as fast as she could. She did manage to get into turbo mode for a little bit. Her ears were pinned down and she was just this flash, but it was so serene and so peaceful down there. You could see the river flowing quite quickly. There wasn't all the noise there was there yesterday when we were down there with people out there with all their things set up. There was water jet skis out there, there were speedboats out there, they were having a blast. And then this morning I was out there again enjoying all the peace and quiet, then I heard pop, 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 pop. And what the popping was, it was actual guns, and I was sort of like, and yesterday I was wondering, because I heard the guns yesterday, and I was wondering, what the heck? There must be a firing range over there. So when the guy came to check the RV, which he did not come back and check last night, nor has he been by this morning, so I'm not that impressed, but at least I have some idea, and I have emailed the campground I'm going to see if they've got a vendor, an approved vendor, to come to the site to check out the AC. But anyway, so I asked him yesterday, I said, is there a firing range across the river? He goes, oh, no. He said yesterday was the opening of dove hunting. I went, dove hunting as in those small little white birds of peace? And he goes, oh yes, but you're not allowed to shoot the white ones, you can only shoot the grey ones. And I'm like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. I said, they got no meat on them. He said, well, it takes about 15 doves to feed one person. I'm like, 15 doves to feed one person? And then it suddenly hit me on the walk back this morning. I thought, wonder what caliber of bullet they're using to be able to kill a dove, because those bullets can do a lot of internal damage and that sort of thing. So how much meat is actually left on the dove when they shoot, and what do they actually use to shoot the dove, and what caliber? And so I've now got all these questions going through my head about dove hunting, and I'm like, yeah, but they're not allowed to shoot the white ones, they're only allowed to shoot the ugly grey ones. And I'm sort of like, oh. But when we were walking down to the dog park yesterday, there was a couple of baby doves, and I knew they were baby doves because they were small, they were not regular dove size, sitting out there on the road, and Zeffie saw them, starts going, well, I says, no, I said, they're babies, we don't touch the babies, we leave the babies alone. And so she watched them, and they saw us coming, and they're on one side, we're on the other one, and then they jump up in the air, frantically flap their wings, they go all of about 3 feet and get back down on the ground, and they're huffing and they're puffing, and I'm sort of like, okay, so they're just learning to fly. They obviously got kicked out of the nest before hunting, and then I'm sort of, well, maybe their mum and dad might get killed in this hunt thing. Hopefully their mum and dad bought them, how did they get across the river and all that? But yes, we were out there today, and they obviously shoot them from trucks or something, because there were some pickup trucks driving up and down, and then the pickup truck would disappear from you, and you'd hear pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, huh, they spot where the doves are, then jump out of the truck and shoot them, or do they shoot from the passenger's window or the driver's window? So now I've got all these questions about dove hunting, which I think is wrong to do in the first place, because there's not a lot of meat on those things. And the guy said, yeah, it takes 15 doves to feed one person. And I'm like, if you've got a family of 6, that's a shit ton of doves. So it's amazing what you learn when you're on the road. I'm like, seriously, dove hunting? Oh, deer hunting, I can understand that, because venison is really good and the deer have a lot of really good meat on them. Turkey hunting, I can understand that one. Ducks, geese, I can understand those. But doves? Yeah, that one just baffles my mind. But anyway, I think I've rabbited on for long enough. So today's all about being grateful. So the mindset is starting the day with a grateful heart. I was very grateful when I woke up this morning, grateful for my dog, grateful for the day that we have, for the journey we're going to have today. Kind of a little sad that this portion of my traveling around the US is coming to a close. That this great trip is coming to a close. So I'm trying to figure out starting to plan where I'm going to go next. I do want to get up into Canada at some point, but with the borders closed, we can't do that. And that was planned on this trip. But of course, all plans change, and the cool part about living in an RV is you're flexible. Unless you have to be somewhere by a certain date. I know I have to be in San Diego coming up. I've got my youngest grandson's birthday coming up. It's going to be this month is, let's see, what's today? The 3rd. So the 6th, which is Sunday, will be 3 years since Gus crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and then 18 days on the 24th will be 3 years since Brad passed. So emotions are going up and down like crazy at the moment. So I'll get to go visit his grave on the 24th. And then of course we've got Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas coming up and my birthday and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, just there's some stuff I need to do, like pick up my mail. So Tuesday I'm picking up my mail for the first time since, when did I last get my mail sent to me? I was in Arkansas when that happened. So I've probably got about a month and a half worth of mail sitting at my mail place, which I will pick up on Tuesday. So actually I have 2 mail places, so I got to go buy the other one at some point too. I don't think that one will be Tuesday. That'll be a long, well, maybe we could do both on Tuesday. Go down, do one, come back, do the other one, go to the campground. But the campground's a first come, first served one, so yeah. Don't know. Had to figure that one out. But anyway, so yeah, Tuesday I'll pick up my main mail address. The other one I'm phasing out. So, yeah, so I'll do that. So, mindset, begin each day with a grateful heart. So what are you grateful for this morning when you woke up? What were you grateful for? Your business one is thank your vendors. If they have been with you throughout this whole thing, supplying you with what you need, helping you get what you need, sourcing what you need, all that sort of stuff, turn around and say thank you. And for your fun activity, write thank you notes to people, actual physical thank you notes, and put them in the mail, or hand them to them if you see them in person, or hide them on their pillow. Or one thing I like to do when I used to make Brad's lunch for him to take to work is I would sneak little notes into his lunch. So you can do that sort of thing too. Just leave them a note in a surprise place for them to pick up. So yes, yeah. I guess I better go slowly pack up so we can get on the road in the next. Yep, it's about time to go pack up. I can be on the road by 10:30, which means I'll get to the campsite at around 12:30, which is perfect timing. And if we stop off and grab some coconut water from the gas station across the road, then we'll be good. Because I know going into a supermarket is going to take me a lot longer, because I have to figure out what aisle it's in. Gas station, back wall, beverages, grab what I need, go. And that way Zeffy's not sitting in the RV by herself for too long, because I'm concerned about the RV heating up with the heat that's coming in. So it's meant to be 110 here today. It's meant to be 110 where I'm going today. So we shall see what the day has in store. But I know that Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be 117. Please have an AC person nearby. I need to find an AC person as soon as I get to where I'm going today, so they can come check this AC and find out why it's not blowing cold air. So anyway, I'm out of here. Have a very blessed and grateful day today, and we will catch you guys later. And thank you for being on board with me for 400 days of Facebook Lives. There's over 600 Facebook Live videos now on YouTube. So that's a lot of videos. So I haven't checked the latest number of how many videos I've actually put over there. I know when I got to day 366, there was over 600 on there then, and that was 34 days ago. So twice a day since then. You're maybe getting close to 700 videos on there. But anyway, that's it. We're out of here. What do you say, Zeph? Is it time to go? Zeffy. Look how enthusiastic she is, just laying there in her crate. You ready to rock and roll? Should we buckle up and go? Not even a flicker. She's, if you can't, oh, she does have her eyes open. See, she's got her eyes open looking at me. You ready to go, Zeph? As you can see, my dog is absolutely enthusiastic about getting on the road today. Anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Thursday, day 400, and we will catch you guys later this evening from our new destination, Hei Konera.